Now, I could be wrong here. I could be wrong here, but I don't know if I've ever heard the long-legged Mac Daddy say the actual word name Jesus, because there's power in that name, Jesus. There's a confession in that name. I don't know if I've ever heard. Now, he may have. He may have said it, and I didn't hear it. You know, I know he said Lord. I know he has said God, and he may have said Christ or Christian from time to time. I think I've heard him say that. But I don't know if I've ever heard the long-legged Mac Daddy say Jesus. Now, you also may have remembered last year I was advising that Obama does not want to celebrate Jesus. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want to celebrate Christmas. And he was very nervous when he had to light the Christmas tree on the White House lawn. And he called it the holiday tree. While he said the Christmas season, he did say that, but he ultimately called the tree a holiday tree. Now go back and get the speech. I'm clear. I'm watching him like a hawk, as you very well know I am. But now the New York Times reported the other day, I think it was Wednesday, that the Mac Daddy and the fist bumper balked, that they were trying everything possible to stop the nativity scene from being placed in the East Room at the White House, which has been a tradition since the White House has been in existence. The nativity scene, in the event some of you are unaware, is the manger scene of Jesus, his mother Mary, Joseph, the shepherds, the lambs, the stable. They did not want that displayed this year. They just wanted holiday decorations. And this was reported in the New York Times, no less, which is a paper that's generally friendly towards Obama, or supportive of Obama. However, it is understood that they finally gave in because they recognized that if they did not put the nativity scene, somebody told them, because they didn't want it. They said, no, we're not going to have it. Somebody got to them. I don't know who it was, and told them, if you don't put that there, you might as well leave the White House now. America's going to storm the White House. So they got it there, but they don't want it. I understand even Michelle the fist bumper, when the Christmas tree, that spruce that was delivered, Christmas tree, and the official deliverance of the Christmas tree came, the ceremony is that the First Lady would sign off on having received the Christmas tree. And the packaging and the labeling of the package that was sent to her was clearly labeled the White House Christmas Tree 2009 Christmas tree. However, Michelle has been running around telling everybody it's the holiday tree. And when Obama finally, his statements was, oh, somebody better help me there. He says, I'm technologically challenged here. He had his daughters there and his mother-in-law. Somebody help me push this button to light the holiday tree, is what he said. Check it out. Check it out. So I'm simply saying he doesn't want Jesus in the White House. He doesn't want the nativity scene in the White House. He doesn't want Christmas celebrated in the White House. And he's not celebrating it. I mean, this is being shoved down his throat. The nativity scene is being shoved down his throat. The Christmas tree is labeled the Christmas tree, shoved down his throat, but he's not celebrating it. Now listen to me very carefully. The White House Christmas cards that went out this year went out as holiday cards, and one needs to be clear about what we can be clear about. When Bush was in the White House, his Christmas cards didn't say Christmas either. They said Happy Seasons Holiday Greetings. They didn't say Christmas, the season of Christmas, or Christmas card. They didn't say that. Obama's don't say that either. But let me point out a distinction between George Bush and the long-legged Mac Daddy. George Bush is at least a church-going Methodist, best we know. And we understand his affirmation of a Christian baptism is pretty solid. There's no question about that. Plus, he got a Christian name. So there's no question about George Bush and his affection towards nativity and the idea of Christianity. There's no question about it. But with Obama, he's got a full-fledged Muslim name, and he's quoted in People magazine, June 2008, of not celebrating Christmas. It wasn't something that he wanted to do. So even though the nativity scene is in the White House is not celebrating Christmas. They are forced to have it there, but they're not celebrating. ATLAH. That's what God said. That's what God said.